Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a morning riding routine with you guys. So let's go straight in. I'm going to be doing this with Caspian, just so you guys will know his name before the video starts. Okay, so to begin with, I would go ahead and get him out of his field. Of course, he stood under the tree because can't blame him. In this summer's heat, he needs to be under the shade because otherwise, honestly, his nose would probably end up getting burnt. Plus, he is quite sensible compared to the others, and he knows to stay in the shade when it's sunny. There you go, and now his lead rope is on. I will go around the other side and get it to lead him back. Of course, he is such a good boy, like usual, so he would allow me to simply just go ahead and catch him. He wouldn't run away, and it is a nice, easy phase, just getting him out of his field. Riding him is a completely different story. He is probably one of the most, I don't know, like one of the most not well behaved. Like, he's very cheeky. He has a personality. All of them do, but he's probably got the biggest personality out of all of them. He is quite, what's the word? Temperamental. Good boy. Okay, so of course I would then go ahead and lead him inside just to tack him up. As inside it has AC, which is good, as when I'm tacking him up and untacking, he gets a chance to cool down just before we go for a ride. So of course, before we ride, I have to give him a little groom, just get all of that muck off of him from his field. He is such a good boy. He never actually threatens to bite you when you're grooming him, unlike a couple of my horses, of which I truly love about him. Of course, before we ride, what do we need? We need the tack. So of course I go to the tack room and take his saddle off the rack, and I just bring it back over so then I can pop it on him. So of course, once his saddle is on, I then move on to the bridle. Good boy, and there we are. That should do it. Okay, so now I have put all of his tack on for today. As we're not doing jumping, I am going to go ahead and lead him out. While this arena is quiet, I thought I might as well use it with him, as I know how much he doesn't really like other horses that much. Well, at least the ones that he hasn't met before. As you can see there, he just gave a big side eye to one of the mares. Good boy. He doesn't like staying on the track, so of course I need to keep like pulling on my left rein just to keep him out on the track. But of course he decides to drift away, so I need to work on that a tiny bit with him, just so he doesn't keep like moving away from the track. As since I have a riding academy, he might be one of the horses that I use as like one of the lesson ponies. So I kind of want him to get used to staying out on the track and being almost bomb-proof, if you get what I mean. So here he was doing a lot better. We only moved out once down the side, and then he was doing really well. He didn't keep turning out, and every time he tried, I managed to hold him back, which I was so proud of him. Then of course he stopped and he wanted to eat, so I had to yank his mouth away and keep going. Of course I didn't yank it that hard that it would hurt him, so I just asked him to walk on a bit more. Good boy. Steady. So here he's doing his little extended trot, which is really nice. It's not too fast and it's not too slow. It's like the right speed, of which makes him absolutely perfect if he was a lesson pony, because he is so, like, he just listens. He doesn't usually, he's not that feisty compared to when I used to ride him a lot, about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, because we've got a lot better training than that. Because lately he's been a bit crazy, but that's fine. He's actually doing really well lately, and I'm so proud of him. Here, he didn't even turn out or like into the inside of the track, and he even went in front of the cone. I'm so proud of him. So now I asked him to stay on a 20-meter circle, which he did, but he didn't entirely like the idea of staying on the circle, and he kept throwing his head around. And when I kicked him on just to ask him to go a bit faster, he decided to buck me, which I was fine with because I'm used to that. But yeah, we just need to work on that a bit more. So of course, since he didn't do that right, I went round again, and this time we managed to do it. And I was honestly so proud of him when we managed to go round, because he has only done it 20-meter circle a couple of times before, and we haven't usually done it. And of course, once he fully made it round, I was so happy with him. As you can see here, I was giving him loads of pats, loads of praises, and I kept telling him, oh yeah, I'm going to give you so many carrots and treats later. Oh my days, he was being such a good boy. So of course I decided to allow him to have a break from trotting and just walk on. I dropped my whip back there, as I know how much he didn't entirely like the whip that much. That was just to get him started, as at the start he is always super lazy. So here of course he is going quite fast, as I just ask him to pick up canter. So I kick him on. There you go, and he goes on the right leg the first time, and he's been such a good boy so far. I'm so happy with him. Daddy, good boy. So here I just asked him to go up the centre line, and then we had to turn right as we were doing a little bit of changing the rein. So of course when I asked him to do this, I had to ask him to change his leg, of which he didn't like. So you know what he did, he boxed me. But honestly, that's okay. I'm not mad at him or anything for doing that, because he's actually been such a good boy. So I just patted him. There we go. And then so we were just going for a really nice canter around here, and then all of a sudden he just spooked at something. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a rabbit or something in the bushes, or it was another horse. So he didn't really want to move, and when he did, he kept rearing, and that was fine. I just kind of kept calm, and I just kicked him on. I decided to go on a 20-meter circle and just kind of walk him past, because I feel like it was a gate, as we have got a new gate and this is a new arena for him. So I decided to take him past the gate again, of which I believe it was the gate, as when he saw the gate again, he just went crazy, of which I almost fell off just there, but that was alright. So I just kind of walked him, because I didn't want to like knock his confidence, and I just led him over, as he hadn't really seen the gate before and he was really wary of it. So in the end I just halted him here, just have a look at the gate, and then after he'd had a look at it, I decided to kick him on, and then we could go and try to trot next to it. So here we are, I'm just bringing him past the gate, and honestly, this was kind of a huge achievement for me, because he's always been scared of the gate, and I just found that this was so crazy that we managed to get past it, because he's pretty much scared of anything that's new. Or like, for example, if there's a new horse in his field, or if there's a new gate that's been put in, he is absolutely terrified of it. He's scared of new things, so that was really good, considering that they would just put in this arena and put in the gate. So honestly, I feel like this is really good for him, because originally there was just a pole across the fence here, and he was fine with that. He just got used to that in the end, and since there's a new thing, he got a little bit scared. So I was super proud of him. And as I asked him to canter, he decided to buck me again. I don't know if it was because of the gate or not, or if it was just because he was feisty, but I felt like there was something not right with him, so I just simply decided to hop off here. My friend had just noticed what it was. It turned out there was actually a snake in the bush, and he kept getting scared of it. It wasn't the gate after all, but it half was, considering that there was a new gate. But since he had bucked again, since I felt like there was something not right, I asked my friend, oh, can you quickly go to the bush and just check what's in there, or if there's something in there. And I was expecting it to be like something like, I don't know, a fox or a badger or something, but no, it was a snake in the end. But she didn't pick it up entirely. She just called someone to come and get it, one of the yard owners, and I don't know where they've put it now, but it's not at the yard, so he's got nothing to be scared of. But anyways, I think he had done really well there, so I just decided to end the lesson there and just loosen up his girth and bring him back to the stables. I was so happy to know that there was nothing wrong with him, and it was simply just the snake in the bush, because I was feeling that there was something wrong with him, but clearly there wasn't. It was just a snake in the bush. So I was really relieved. I also did call him down off camera, but I didn't ride him when I was calling him down. I just kind of got off him, because I didn't know if there was something wrong with him, if, like, I don't know, if I'd hurt him in somehow, or if there was just something in the bush entirely. So yeah, happy to know that there was nothing wrong with him. So here I just simply decided to ride him bareback to the field, as I was really happy to know that the snake had gone and there was nothing to spook at. I felt really relieved. I tried to not get him to step in the poo, of which he didn't, so I was super happy with that as well. Honestly, he was such a good boy today, and I couldn't be more proud of him. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!